How do you respond when someone disrespects you? Disrespect is something we all run into, and it can leave us feeling upset and irritated. But what if we could turn to the timeless teachings of Stoicism, which guide us to tackle tough moments with insight and dignity? In this video, we'll dive into 10 useful Stoic ideas to help us handle disrespect more effectively. As always, I encourage you to stay tough and stick with me until the video ends. Let's get started. 1. Stay calm. A key Stoic lesson is that it's not events themselves that upset us, but the way we think about them. Epictetus put it this way: people are disturbed not by things, but by the opinions they form about them. In other words, disrespect doesn't automatically hurt or offend us. It's how we judge it that stirs up pain or anger. When someone treats you rudely, remind yourself that their actions come from their own thoughts, emotions, and views, not from your real worth. This mindset can help you stay steady and keep their disrespect from shaking your emotions. 2. Look within. Another big part of Stoicism is taking time to think about yourself and your actions. The Stoics thought that the quality of our thoughts shapes our lives, and we should always work to better ourselves. Marcus Aurelius said, "Your happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts." When disrespect comes your way, it's smart to pause and ask yourself, was there any truth in what they said or did? Did I do something to spark this? How can I answer in a way that matches my values? By looking at yourself and the situation fairly, you get a clearer picture of what happened and your part in it. This self-check helps you respond with reason instead of just reacting on impulse, encouraging growth and understanding. 3. Take a breath. Seneca once warned, when you're angry, know it's not just a current problem, it's a habit you're feeding. Stoics value self-control and clear thinking. They say that acting rashly out of anger or frustration usually leads to bad choices and extra stress. When someone disrespects you, Stoicism suggests holding back from an instant reaction. Instead, pause for a moment to gather your thoughts. This break lets you calm your feelings and respond in a careful, sensible way. By not jumping in right away, you can stick to Stoic ideas of wisdom and restraint. This often makes your interactions less heated and more productive, helping you stay composed and make smart calls when disrespect hits, leading to better results and personal progress. 4. Show empathy. Epictetus, a major Stoic thinker, said, "Don't look for goodness outside yourself, find it within." Stoics see all people as connected and believe that figuring out why others act the way they do can improve our relationships and help us grow. When faced with disrespect, try stepping into the other person's shoes to see their side of things. Empathy lets you view the situation differently and realize their rudeness might not be about you. It could stem from their own fears, doubts, or lack of awareness. This can spark compassion and dial down your negative feelings toward them. By understanding the person who disrespected you, you can avoid taking it personally and reply with respect and poise. Instead of getting mad or defensive, you can choose kindness, keeping the peace and your dignity intact. Empathy ties into Stoic values like wisdom and care, letting you learn from tough moments and become a better person. 5. Focus on virtue. A central Stoic belief is to grow in virtues like wisdom and bravery, the traits that let us live well and do right. Seneca wrote, "Virtue is simply right reasoning," meaning it's about thinking clearly and acting in line with what's natural and good. Stoics say virtue is the most important thing in life, and other stuff doesn't matter as much. When someone disrespects you, Stoicism urges you to respond with virtue in mind. This doesn't mean brushing off the disrespect, but answering in a way that shows your Stoic principles. By keeping virtue front and center, you avoid letting emotions take over, hold on to your honor, and grow stronger. Stoicism pushes us to be our best selves, even when things get hard. 6. Accept what comes. One big Stoic takeaway is accepting what we can't change, like how others treat us. Epictetus said, A wise person doesn't mourn what they don't have, but enjoys what they do. This means we should appreciate what's ours and not stress over what's missing. Stoicism also teaches us to separate what we can control from what we can't, something called the dichotomy of control. We can manage our thoughts, feelings, and actions, but not outside events or other people's behavior. So when disrespect shows up, don't let it rattle your calm. See it as part of life and focus on what you can improve in yourself. Accepting it this way keeps anger and bitterness at bay, helps you learn from it, and lets you handle disrespect with a cool, rational head. 7. Lighten up. A bit of humor can go far, as Seneca noted. You've conquered yourself when you know how to handle what doesn't deserve a serious reaction. Stoicism is about managing emotions and thinking straight, but it also sees humor as a handy tool for tough spots. When someone disrespects you, humor can keep you steady and stop you from getting too upset. Rather than letting your feelings run wild, try a clever comment or a light-hearted jab. Humor shouldn't be overdone or out of place, but used right, it's a Stoic trick to turn disrespect into something more positive and calm. 8. Draw the line. Stoicism isn't about letting people walk over you. It's about being solid like a rock. A rock stands tall against disrespect and unfairness, knows its value, and expects respect. It controls what it can and releases what it can't. When someone crosses you, you don't have to just take it or snap back in anger. Stay calm and firm, let them know what they did wrong, and set clear rules for how you want to be treated. This protects your self-respect and aligns with Stoic lessons of strength, fairness, and courage, keeping your inner peace and outer dignity no matter what. 9. Let go with forgiveness. Picture someone disrespecting you. What's your move? Do you fire back or move on? Stoicism offers insight here. Forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. It's the path to peace and joy, though it's not simple. It doesn't mean forgetting or okaying what happened. It's about letting go of the bad feelings that hurt you most. Stoics say, forgive thoughtfully, with kindness and fairness. We can't control others' actions, but we can control our reactions. Choosing forgiveness lifts the weight of anger and grudges, letting you move forward with calm and ease. It's a strength, a win, and a gift to yourself. A true step in self-care and growth. 10. Shift your view. Perspective means looking at things from a wider, clearer angle. It stops you from overreacting or taking disrespect to heart. Marcus Aurelius said, "Life is what our thoughts make it." With perspective, you see that disrespect is usually small and short-lived. It doesn't touch your real worth or happiness. It often shows the other person's flaws, not yours. You can shrug it off, forgive it, or use it to learn, instead of letting it bug you. Perspective keeps you focused on what counts, your goals, values, and goodness, letting you live a fuller, calmer life. Next time disrespect hits, use this view to stay cool and act smart. Stoicism isn't about hiding feelings, it's about handling them well. With these 10 tips, you can face rudeness with strength and calm. Give a thumbs up to share this wisdom, and if you're new, subscribe and tap the bell for more ancient lessons. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Pick a Stoic video on your screen now and keep staying stoic.